Hey guys, Luis Moreno here with Think Medicare, Think ACA. I'm with Alex, CEO of Agent CRM. Alex, what's going on, man?
Man, we have done so much to Agent CRM based on your feedback and the feedback of other power users. I cannot wait to speak directly to those agents that are in their slow season right now about why they should start a free trial of Agent CRM to see what we've been working on together.
Man, it's exciting, guys. And it may not be a slow season for a lot of agents. Maybe you're still busy, but here's the first thing that we're going to talk about. And when we say slow, we're not in the annual enrollment
Yeah.
or the open enrollment for ACA. So it gives you hopefully a little time to set this tool up, which is a must-have tool for every agent out there. So people are going to be watching this now, Alex, and let's get to the techie side, the nerdy side.
Yeah.
What is
Let's
a
dive in.
CRM? Let's start off with
Yeah.
that. What is the CRM? And then I'm going to give the agent view of your answer.
Awesome. So a CRM used to be a great way to organize your data, but the CRM has evolved since then. Agent CRM is an AI powered marketing suite that is designed for insurance agents to help you not only keep your data organized, but also maximize the value of every single lead. In other words, how do you extract the most value out of every single person you talk to, not just getting them on the phone and selling them a policy, but being able to cross sell them, get referrals, and make sure they stay on your book. So we'll be going through what we've set up for that.
Beautiful. That's the nerdy side. Okay. I'm going to give you the
Yes.
agent side. All right. On the agent side, a CRM is a tool, guys. It is a must have tool. All right. Now, you're like, hey, all a tool does is it makes your job easier. And I like to use this word because this is a word that I learned in the military. It is a force multiplier.
Yes.
It takes what you do and it multiplies it, therefore, hopefully making your life easier and also ultimately hoping to bring you in more money. All right. So, on the CRM side, how do we use it as an agent, as an agency owner? I will tell you this, guys. We cannot live without the CRM.
Mhm.
Okay. The CRM, what it does for us as an agency, and for you guys, you agents out there, what it will do for you. Think of it as this. It at the very basic level, it's a communicator.
Mhm.
That's it. It's a communicator. Okay. It communicates with any contact that you have inside of the CRM. Now, that contact may be a lead, it may be a client, it can be anybody. It can be a name, phone number, and email, and then it becomes a contact, and then it's a communicator. Now, if you haven't figured this out, guys, people don't want to talk anymore. They don't want to sit there and chit chat
Yeah,
with you. Okay.
that's real.
They may be at work. Maybe they just don't want to talk anymore. But I will tell you this, the one form of communication, you're probably thinking email. No, hell no. Email is old school. What they want to do is they want to talk via text. Guys, I will just tell you that about 75% of my communication within me, my 9 staff, and my trying to add my numbers up. We have about 6,000 households in PSC. We've got about
Wow.
5,000 in ACA. We got about 1,000 in Medicare. I think that puts me at about 12,000 households. We communicate 75% of our communication is by text. Now, I'm not texting from my phone, and neither are my people. We are texting through Agent CRM. It's easy. Number one, it's easy. Number two is there's a record of it. There's a timestamp record of it. So I'm going to hit you with some very boring stuff and some stuff you're like, we don't need to know that, but you should. Guys, 25 years in this business. Okay, you're going to get at some point sued by a client. Okay, it just happens. It's the nature of the beast. That's why we have E&O. We cannot get contracts with any carriers without E&O. The E&O provides attorneys to defend us. Well, guess what the attorneys want to defend you with? They want some proof. They want something to disprove what that insured is alleging that you did. And the only way you're going to give them proof, trust me, they don't want your word. Your word means nothing to them.
Right.
Okay. They want something, and you can produce that something through Agent CRM. You're going to have a history of text messages, you're going to have a history of emails, and you're going to have a history of phone calls if you call through the CRM. It's beautiful. And you can
Yep.
provide that to the attorneys. And guess what? They're going to love you. And they're probably going to shut this alleged case, whatever that's coming up on you. They're going to just shut it down because you have proof. All right. So that's number one, guys. That's kind of the dirty side of the insurance business of why you need to have this. But the other reason why you need to have this is, guys, it makes communication easy between your clients.
Yes.
But there is a little feature. And if you look at the screen, guys, uh, right there, right below marketing, there's a thing that says automation.
Yes. Let's
Automations
go
are
there.
huge. I mean, you talk about AI and all the stuff that happens. Automations, think of an automation as a job. These are all jobs here. And Alex is going to talk about these. These are all jobs. And when a job is created for a contact or a number of contacts, things just happen in this background and you don't even know it's happening, but it looks like you're doing it. It may be sending your clients text messages, emails, ringless voicemails. It's just doing it behind the scenes, but it looks like you're doing it and it's automated. And I will tell you this, if this CRM is costing you a penny, you're not utilizing it to your full potential. This thing is like a slot machine. You give it
Yeah.
$1 and it gives you $10. That's what it is. Okay. So it's a slot machine. If it's utilized right and you have the power of these tools, this thing is awesome. Okay. I've been like rah, rah, rah with Agent CRM. Let's get into some tools, some stuff that that you
Yep.
guys have created on the CMN, on the CRM. The customizer, the activator, the branding bundles. Let's hop into
Man.
all that, Alex.
So let's start off with the branding bundles because this is where a lot of the magic happens. We call it the branding bundle because it is a bundle of assets that we've created to help you automate your business on the back end. Like Lewis said, so much communication happens via text. Well, with that communication, it has to be initiated by the agent. And a lot of that initiation, we can forget it if we say, okay, I need to remember to text message John Doe about, what's going on here. I need to make sure that I remind, Jane Doe about this appointment. If you are trying to do this manually based on your memory, your recollection, things are going to fall through the cracks. What I'm going to do right now is go quickly through a branding bundle for PNC agents. We have this exact same thing for ACA and Medicare. So if you are not a PNC agent, don't drown us out yet. I'm going to demonstrate how we have built this whole thing out and then what it means for you. So we have put these numbers here as the numbers of where they are in the customer journey. We start with lead generation. I'm going to show you how Agent CRM can actually generate leads for you. Then we have a new lead workflow. So when somebody reaches out to you and requests a new lead, here's how we handle that. Lead nurturing for all the different insurance verticals. We have 12 so far. We're building out more. We have an email that goes out once a month that sells why they should have this policy. So I'll show you the PNC, but for Medicare, ACA, dental and vision, all of them, we got it all built out because we want to put you in their inbox on a regular basis, providing value, providing information, providing education to your clients so that they remember you and think positively about you as a brand. So now you've got your new lead and they schedule an appointment. Our appointment scheduled workflows will kick off. So we have some great workflows that get people to show up. I'll demonstrate those. We have a sale made and onboarding workflow. And then this is where a lot of agents drop the ball, Lewis. They make the sale and then nothing. Well, we have plugged in automations to send out a referral request that happens 10 days after the sale. We have cross sell built out, which I'll show you for property and casualty. This puts you back on their calendar so that you guys can talk about the other things that you can serve and support them with. And then renewal. It's all about keeping them in your book of business. And a lot of times people leave because they forget. And so we want to make sure that we remind them that their policy is coming up, get them back on your calendar so that you can do what it takes to keep their business. So let's dive in. Let me show
Do it.
you
Let's
what we
do it.
have inside of a branding bundle. So the lead generation, we have 6 different ways to generate a lead on your behalf using a branding bundle. First, we have generating a lead from a comment on a Facebook post, then an Instagram post, and then check this out, generating a lead from a text in, if they text the word home or they text the word auto to your agent CRM number. Why is that important? Because what Lewis just said, so many people, they don't want to hop on the phone with somebody. There's fear around that. But if you say, hey, just text me the word auto, and we'll take it from there. They text the word auto. Check this out. And then Agent CRM, we have all of these pre-built automations in here that walks them through. We get their first name, then we get their email address. We use the tools to get them on your calendar. If you have Agent AI set up, which is included with Agent CRM, just takes a couple minutes to set it up. If you have Agent AI set up, then Agent CRM uses plain human language to set the appointment. In other words, they don't click a link like a Calendly link. We just ask them via text, hey, does next Tuesday at 2 p.m. or 5 p.m. work better for you? And they say Tuesday at 2. Well, in this case, we've already walked them through. We have their phone number. We asked them for their name. We got their email. We don't need them to click a link. We have all the information that we need to schedule that appointment. So using Agent AI, we use natural human language and we get them on the calendar. How cool is that? So, and this is all, by the way, what we're showing you here, this is all included with your Agent CRM subscription. There's no extra cost for anything that I'm about to demonstrate to you on this demo. So, and then we have some really cool lead age. This gives you a reminder, hey, follow up with these people. And then for those of you that buy leads or generate your own leads on Facebook, this workflow is a lifesaver because what we have in here, we have already set up a whole bunch of different triggers for different Facebook forms. We have a website built out for you. We're already listening for people that come in on that website. And we automatically get them into the system and we start the conversation to get them on your calendar. How cool is that? So it is ready out of the box. All you got to do is tell people about it. Like, nobody's going to text the number unless you tell them about it. We got some fun ways to get your name out there. And then as far as the Facebook forms, that's for the ads. So we have some really cool tools to help you run those ads. So it's you'll be ready to get the ball rolling and building your book. So
Alex,
for the
I'm an
new
agent.
lead, yeah, go ahead, man.
I have a P&C agency. So let's say that I have a list of leads. Okay. So like right now, what I'm doing is I'm running a referral campaign. So we're telling all of our clients when we're talking to them, hey, Alex, man, we love you. We appreciate your business. Hey, thank you so much. Hey, by the way, we want to work with more people like you. And I need a little help from you. Now, and I told my staff this kind of crazy script. Hey, Alex, here, I need your help. Now, you would be like, well, what do you need from me? I'm like, Alex, chill, bro. I don't need to borrow any money, number one, and I don't need you to buy anything. Okay. All right. So I've taken your guard off a little bit, like, oh, okay, great. No money and I don't have to buy anything. Great. How can I help you, Reese? I tell you what, I want to work with more people like you. Would you mind giving me some referrals? And here's what I have for you. Okay. You're in San Antonio, Alex. Here, a lot of people like to go to Six Flags Fiesta. For every referral that you give me, I'm going to put a ticket into a drawing that we're doing right now, like a giveaway. We're going to give away 4 tickets, a parking pass, and food for spring break so that you can take your family if you win. So every entry that you give me, I give you a ticket. If they answer the phone when I call Alex, I will give you another ticket. And if they buy a product from me, I will give you another ticket. Alex, what do you think? All right, so let's suppose you give me Mary Jo. Hey, call Mary Jo. I think she'd be great to work with. Perfect. I got Mary Jo. Where would I stick Mary Jo in one of these 4 different leads? Would it be with the 1.0, the 1.1?
Yeah. So what you do here is you would put them in, you would fill in the information and then you would add a new trigger. So the new trigger could be if you add them on a form on your website, it would be that form. Or if there's a tag that you added when you manually add the contact and you add it as a tag for like referral, then it would go there. We just want to make sure. So the way that the 1.0 works is it says, if this was a Facebook form, do this. If it was a funnel form, do this. And if it was anything else, then do this. And it all flows into the 2.0 workflow. So we have
Okay.
a whole bunch of different things that we do on the back end to make sure that, we keep everything clean and tidy. We love making notes on the contact. So it's like, where did this person come from? So we add that in there as well. The goal is just to make sure that everything is done properly on the back end based on how the agent CRM system flows. And then your screen, when you look at a contact and you go, where did this person come from and why are they on my calendar? And so you can see when you look at the contact, all the notes that are made by every stage in the branding bundle. And you can also see any information that they've sent via email or text. So it's really helpful because,
Yeah.
if you're able to see, like Mary Jane, if you're able to see what website did she go to or what tags are assigned to her, and then you see the emails and texts that were sent to her and that she replied to, you're really set up well for that appointment. Because then you can be like, hey, I saw that you came in as a referral from John Doe. Mary Jane, it's so nice to talk to you. I saw you went to my website. You were researching me. I love that. Let's talk about how I can serve and support your family. So now she knows, okay, this is how I know this insurance agent. You're reminding her. You're recognizing her journey. Mary Jane went to the website. She came in as a referral on this date. And when she replied to the emails that we send out about the appointment, if she gave any additional information, it's going to be right there, easy to see in that conversations window. So then you're set up for success on that appointment.
Beautiful, man. And I would just tell you, if you're wondering, is this referral thing working? Last week alone, we started it last week. I think we've written 6 lives, a
Wow.
handful of auto and homes. We wrote 2 ACA households just from asking,
Jeez,
just throwing it out there, man. And I'm like, hey, these are
that's
these are
incredible.
warm leads. They're not cold leads that don't have, I'm actually throwing the referral's name out. Hey, Alex gave me your number, Mary. He thought that me and you would be a good fit to work together. And here's what I do. I'd love to give you a quote. Mary tells me I'm not interested. Well, guess what? Hey, Mary, I got a proposition for you. How would you like to win 4 tickets to Six Flags? Okay, with a parking pass, and it's a whatever high-end parking pass. You come right at the very front, and on top of that, we're going to take care of the drinks and the food for you guys. How would you like to win that? Sure. What do I got to do? Well, how about you give me some referrals, and we do the same thing. And it's kind
Nice.
of snowballing in us, and it's free referrals. We don't have to pay for that other than chit chat. And I tell you what, 4 tickets, Alex, cost me under $500 with the parking
Yeah, I was
pass.
gonna say, man,
With
you're gonna be buying more and more tickets, man. You want these people to feel like they got spoiled rotten by you. So,
oh yeah,
man, that is amazing. What a hugely successful campaign. Congratulations on that.
yeah, we've
I
already
love
made
that.
our money. Yeah, with just the sales from that one week, it's already more than paid for that $500 on this what I spent on Six Flags. So
Oh
super,
yeah,
super cool. Okay, well let's continue because this is just the lead. I mean, what you talked about. I want to see the rest of this because this looks really
yeah,
really
man.
cool.
So we got the new lead workflow. This is pretty simple and straightforward. The entire goal for these campaigns is to get them on your calendar. And so you can see we've got the SMS and emails written out. We got a lot of different things that we've set up. So I call these upgrades. We have a few different upgrades you can use as an insurance agent here. One, you can add them to your Facebook custom audience. Two, you can add them to your Google custom audience. You can retarget. So if you're doing Facebook or Google ads, you can use that. We have a great relationship with Lead Boost. They're a data enrichment center. They do awesome. And so Lead Boost is cool because if you're talking to like Mary Jane, then what you can do is run her through Lead Boost, and Lead Boost will tell you what is her current address, what is her net income, her credit score, all that fun stuff. So that could be really helpful depending on what you're going to talk to her about. You could also initiate Agent AI in here. So if you have it set up, great. Agent AI can then respond to any text messages that Mary Jane sends back.
Okay.
And so that way you don't have to manually kind of like watch the texts that are coming in. And also with Agent AI, it uses that natural human language to get her set up on a calendar appointment. So, and then you can just read through the emails and texts that we have. I don't want to spend the time to do it here on this demo, but we've written them out really high velocity of communication for the first 2 weeks. We want to get them on the calendar. As soon as they get on the calendar, then they are removed from this new lead workflow. You don't have to worry, oh, shoot, I better take them off. We've done all that automation for you. Now they're just going to hear about the upcoming appointment. Now, let's say they go through all those emails and text messages, Lewis, and they do not set up an appointment. Bummer. No worries. Agent CRM is ready to help you maximize the value of every single lead by putting you in their inbox forever. So we have emails that we've written out, um, and they get sent once a month. And these are really well written emails. And so they get an email every single month. And then when it gets all the way to the end, it goes all the way back up to the top and we start over. Now, I don't know about you, Lewis, but I don't remember most of the emails that I got a couple days ago. I'm definitely not going to remember getting the same email last year. So you do not have to worry if you're an insurance agent going, man, I'm just going to recycle this. Yeah. It's okay to recycle emails that you've written out a year ago. So again, we're putting you in their inbox once a month forever for PNC. Now, if they schedule an appointment, we got some really powerful SMS sequences here that help you get people to show up. Let me show you those. I know you and I have talked about it on other videos, Lewis, but this works really, really well. When you send the text messages for the appointment, including photos of yourself, on the first one, where you just acknowledge that they have requested the appointment and they are booked, a professional photo of you. On the second one, 24 hours before, this would be a nice lighthearted photo of you, maybe with your family or if you're enjoying one of your hobbies. The third one, include a selfie of you holding your phone. Hey, I'm going to call you in 30 minutes from this number, and it's you holding your phone. That demonstrates to them that you are about to take action and call them. They see your face again, they're remembering you, and they're going to go, okay, Lewis is calling me from this phone number. Those three text messages, this sequence is not too overbearing. They know what phone number to expect. And we've seen the no-show rates drop considerably when you use this exact sequence. So it's all plugged in and ready to go for you. You just got to upload your selfies to these text messages and it's ready to go. We also have some other workflows in here for like if the appointment got canceled or they no-showed. So again, we've really thought ahead on this, Lewis, to be like, what are all the different scenarios that could happen and how are we going to set up the automation in the background so that the agent doesn't have to manually watch over these things or manually reach out to people to get them back on if they need to reschedule. So now if the appointment is completed, we got some emails that go out if it's a possible sale. We have a different sequence than if you've determined that they're not interested. So, you talk to someone and they say, you know what? I actually don't want insurance from you for whatever reason. Great. Slide them over into the abandoned opportunity. And then when they do that, what happens? They get a nice little email that says, hey, thank you so much for your time. We mark the lead as lost and we remove from the nurture. So if they say, leave me alone, then we do not want to bother them. So again, we've got it all set up and dialed in for you to keep you safe, keep your emails from getting delivered because we don't want people reporting you as spam. And we set you up so that you are having regular communication with the people that are interested. And then when the sale is made, this is where a lot of your workflows really shine, Lewis, in the sale made. And so what Lewis has for you when you sign up using his link, he's got some really great workflows that are carrier specific that give your buyers everything they need to know from that carrier. What we have here in the branding bundle is a very basic welcome to my agency email. It's very nice. It's very friendly. It sends them your email. It reminds them about how to get in contact with you. But to build on top of that, you'll want to sign up using Lewis's link so that you get his emails for the different carriers. Now, you've made
I'll
the sale,
mention it
Lewis.
just real quickly,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, Alex. Just kind of the ones that I build, guys, are for ACA and Medicare, and what they do. My objective on this, guys, was to keep other agents from my insured's homes, whether it's a physical home, an inbox home, or whatever. I just don't want other agents talking to my clients. And think about this, guys. How do you get into somebody's home? Well, they forget that they have a policy. They forget that they have a certain coverage. They forget, they even forget you. Okay. It happens. Okay. You're not the most important thing to a lot of clients. So what you have to do is you have to stay relevant. You got to stay on the tip of their tongue. So what I do is
Yes.
at least once a month, let's say that I enrolled Alex with Aetna. So I select a specific workflow for Aetna for Alex, and then it's going to email Alex once a month. Hey, Alex is, first is going to do the welcome. Hey, Alex, this is Luis. Thank you for being our client. By the way, we enrolled you with Aetna. And Alex, here's the 1-800 number for Aetna. If you ever need any customer service, there's a lot of things that I'm not allowed to do on my broker site for you. So you have to call Aetna directly, and they'll help you. They can change your doctor. They can give information about claim history. They can do all kinds of stuff that we agents can't do. Number one. Number two is the next month, I'm going to email Alex. Hey, Alex, just want to remind you, you have Aetna. You may or may not have dental. You may or may not have this or that. But again, he's consistently going to get an email about me. Then I will remind him, let's say it's Medicare. I'm going to remind Alex, hey, Alex, don't forget on your Medicare Advantage policy, you have a dental benefit. Okay. Now, I don't tell them specifics because they all vary and they change every year. I could never keep up with it. But I'll tell Alex, hey, Alex, take advantage of the dental. Go. You can call Aetna directly on the customer service number. And here's your phone number in case you forgot. You can find a dentist and go take care of your teeth. Then the next thing I email them about vision and the gym membership and so forth. But every single month, he's getting something from me. And it looks so personal. It's not like, hey, you. No, it's, hey, Alex, this is Luis. So there's a custom field where he takes his first name and puts it in there. So it looks like it's personal, but it's an automation. So yeah, so I kind of take it a little step higher when it comes to ACA and Medicare.
I love it. I love it. And it works for you, which we're going to talk about in just a second. So it works because one of the things that we added in, Lewis inspired this. After you have a sale made, one of the things that we do is we move them to a cross sale stage. Now, this was inspired because about 2 years ago, Lewis came to us and said, hey, I got an idea for everyone that signs up using that we sign up for ACA. I want to reach back out to them and I want to offer dental and vision coverage. And so what we did is we set up a pretty simple email sequence, sent them a few emails, and we were just like, hey, like we need to set up a call to talk about your dental and vision. Here's a calendar. It was your specific calendar for dental and vision appointments. And then in the emails that got sent out, you were including some of the information about dental and vision plans so that they could read that before the call. And then when they talk to you, they would have a good idea of which one they would be interested in. So the people that were setting up those appointments had already picked you guys as their agent. They were saying, I want to talk to you about dental and vision. And we were giving them information so that they could make an educated decision before they got on the phone with you. Now, many of them probably had some questions, but it gave you guys a head start in the conversation. And I think you mentioned you sold like over 400 different dental and vision policies just based on that cross-sell workflow. Is that right?
That's where we get all of our dental policies. And I will tell you guys, I make enough to pay for almost $1 million home with dental commissions. Just think about what it costs. Yeah, dental is huge, guys. So I will just tell you, try it. This dental is just one of the cross sells. But if you maximize, and this, of course, is depending on the size of your book, you're not going to make a ton of money with just one sell. But you can make some really good money, and it's all automated. And here's the other thing that's really cool about this, Alex. On the dental and vision cross sell, I include the enrollment link. Half of the stuff that gets enrolled, I'm like, who wrote this? Nobody knows. They self-enrolled, and I get the same credit for it.
That's amazing.
How cool. And here's one more thing on live sales. And I'm going to just tell you guys, this is last week, I'm trying to pull it up on my email. In fact, last year, Alex, we sold the most life insurance that we have ever done.
I love that. Congratulations, man.
Cross sales. Now, somebody is going to hit me up with right now, like, prove it. You're just talking. Okay. So you're literally just talking. All right. I'm going to just share this, Alex. Okay.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to make sure it doesn't have any personal info on here. But you live guys, okay, I'm sure you've heard of $1 Million Roundtable. You have to hit a certain level of production in life insurance to qualify. Well, guess what, Alex? Yesterday, I got my certification letter to qualify for million
Let's
dollar.
go.
No
Congratulations,
BS.
man. That
No, I'm
is
just
huge.
talking out of my butt. Nothing like that. This right here is our certification letter based on the life premium that we wrote on
Wow.
on cross-selling, simple cross-selling. So guys, it works. I will just tell you, it
Wow.
truly works. And it's literally, Alex, we were just cross-selling it. People were just like, yeah, I'd like to get a quote. And we call them quote and sell. I mean, we're like, God, this is kind of easy.
Yeah.
Cross-selling is, guys. We already did the hard work and sold the first one. The
That's
first
it. Exactly.
policy is the most difficult one you got to get through. And then after that, it's just value adds. Hey, dental and vision. What about indemnity plans? What about the most important insurance that you need to have? They're like, well, what is the most important? It's life insurance. Life insurance is the most important one. And it's not as expensive as you think. We sold a bunch of small ones. But I would tell you this, Alex, this is just kind of me going kind
Yeah.
of crazy with life insurance. I'm going to ask you a question, Alex. Which life insurance is the best one to have? Permanent or term? What would your answer be to that?
I'd say probably permanent for myself as a 40-year-old. What do you think? You're the
Well,
expert.
I'm going to go with that. I would say, you know what, Alex? The one that you have in force when you die.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
It doesn't matter if it's term or permanent. Now, yes, permanent is awesome. Hell yeah, at 40, definitely you'll get it. Your rates are good and you can build some assets inside of the life insurance 100%. But the one that's in force is the most important one. It's the valuable one. It's the one that's going to pay out. So yeah, we did a bunch of terms, small premiums, but we sold a boatload of them. How cool. All right,
I
let's
love it.
continue because cross-selling
Yeah.
gets me super excited.
So this is all built out. I'm looking at the PNC sale made right now. We have so 45 days after they buy from you, we start the process. We add them into your cross sell to life, and then wait another 45 days and add them into something else. By default, what we have is cross sell to long term care. You can change that to be whatever you want it to be. We have a cross sell vault where we have cross sell emails written out for all 12 verticals. Dental and vision is one, life, annuities, IULs, you name it. We have it ready to go inside of Agent CRM to help you build your book of business really on autopilot. Because as Lewis said, once you make the first sale, the second sale is so much easier. They just need to know what it is that you are looking to serve and support them with as they're insured. They've already trusted you, they know you. So now they're just saying, hey, guide me on this journey and tell me what I should do next. Now, it doesn't mean that they're all going to jump on your calendar, but for the ones that do, it's the hottest lead that you can get because you've already climbed the mountain of earning their trust.
Well, I
So,
agree,
yep.
100%. Man, these bundles, and guys, you're getting all these bundles when you sign up for Agent CRM. And then if you use my link, guys, you get all the stuff that I've created that I use in my agency. They're just not like pie in the sky, oh, this might work or might not. No, this is stuff that we implement and use daily and make a very good living. These automations is what I share with you guys.
Yep. And then we also have referral requests that goes out 10 days after they sign up with you, and a renewal. And so this is really important. These emails go out 11 months after you mark them as sale made. So this puts you in position to keep their business. And hey, every time you talk to them, Lewis, you can see what other products they could possibly use from you. So it's putting you in a position to keep their business and potentially grow their relationship with you with other products. So we have all of this information. Now you're looking at this, you're like, man, this is a lot of emails to review, to modify, to tweak, to make sure that they fit my brand. Agent CRM has completely removed all of the manual work in modifying these emails. Let me show you the customizer. The customizer was built, this is an Agent CRM only option here. You plug in your business information, your personal info. So you plug in like, Louis Moreno, your personal NPN, your profile photo, and then you can even put in your agent signature because we have some workflows that actually create documents for you inside of ACA and Medicare, which is super cool. And then your branding, upload your logo, select the colors that you want. Now, this will take you about 15 minutes to go through this. And so once you've gone through it, guess what? Every single email that is written out and sent on your behalf. Let's open up the Medicare one for giggles. So look at this turning 65 Medicare campaign, by the way. This is something that you inspired, Lewis. So now let's see. Let's open up this email. Hey, it says, hey, welcome to Understanding Medicare. We've identified that they are turning 65. If you click to edit this, guess what? All of these colors here, they are going to be modified to yours. It will be using your brand, your specific colors. It'll have your email signature that you plug in. Look, there's all these custom values. You don't want to touch those. You can modify this. That's fine, but be careful how much you edit. And then here on the top in the header, it's going to put your logo that you upload. How cool is that, Lewis? Every
Yeah.
single email, hundreds of emails, branded as soon as you fill out that form. And then for those of you that are in Medicare, again, this was inspired by Lewis, and you get this when you sign up using Lewis's link. This will read the date of birth from your entire book of business, and it will notify you as soon as somebody is eligible to sign up for Medicare. So this is included again for everyone. So now let's talk about websites. We get a lot of questions about websites. I need a personal website. I need a professional website. We have websites that are built out and ready to go, and they are specific to your insurance vertical. So let's look at the ACA one. I showed you the PNC branding bundle. I just gave you a quick peek inside of Medicare, which if you are looking at the screenshot there, you could see it's laid out exactly the same way as PNC. It's just going to talk about Medicare in the emails. Here's ACA. Again, we have this entire thing written out. We have a website for each and every single vertical. The ACA website gives really good information about ACA. It's got a little blurb about you. It's got your NPN, schedule a consultation. This pulls directly from your link that you put in the customizer. And then on the top here, we have Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We even have a YouTube link. Why is it not showing? Because we haven't populated the YouTube link. If you do not plug in your URL for Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, you don't have to worry about broken links on your website. We just hide it. It's just not going to show up. So we have it ready to go for a YouTube channel. But for this one, where this agent doesn't have a YouTube channel, so the link doesn't show here. It also doesn't show at the bottom. See, notice we have the links again here at the bottom. We even have terms and conditions and privacy policy. These are good to go for any Facebook ads. These are good to go for meta ads, and this is good to go for you with A2P and TCPA guidelines. It's putting you in a position where you can reach out and call the leads, text the leads, etc. When they say, I want to schedule a consultation, there's a little checkbox. That checkbox says, I agree with the terms. In the terms, we protect you. So as an insurance agent, you're like, man, I need a website. Not only have we built a beautiful website, this looks great on mobile too, Lewis, but we have gone above and beyond in creating a website that you can be proud of and that you know protects you and your interests, as well as giving your clients a really great experience. Then the last thing I want to show off real quick is the activator. This is super fun. This is brand new as of just a couple of weeks ago. Will Winter on my team, this was his brainchild. One of the things that we have recognized in the insurance space specifically is that people would sign up for Agent CRM and they would do one or two things, and then they go, what do I do next? What are the next things that I should do to really maximize Agent CRM, really get the juice out of Agent CRM? That's why we created the activator. See, there's a little checkbox here. You just grade yourself as you go. I imported the branding bundle assets. I filled in the account customizer. I updated my business profile. Let's say you go down here and you're like, set up phone number. How do I do that? Well, every single one of these has a short training video that shows you how to complete the task. So this way, you go through and you just make sure that you've done everything you need to do to get the most out of Agent CRM. Now, if you're going through this and that video doesn't help you, then I would highly recommend going to our support. This is where, like, every time we do a demo on Agent CRM, Lewis loves talking about our support. Let me just go briefly into what we have, and then I'll let Lewis talk about his experience with our support. We have a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week phone line. How cool is that? Then we have a 24 hours a day, 7 days a week live chat. And I could stop there and say, you're covered. No matter what time of day, no matter what day of the week, you are covered on phone and live chat. But we went over and above, and we have a Zoom call that goes from 7 a.m. Pacific to 7 p.m. Pacific. You can jump into a live Zoom room where my team can help you get over whatever it is that the hurdle you're experiencing. They'll actually take control of your screen and modify the workflow or integrate the calendar for you to make sure that it's set up and done correctly. And if it's a more complicated issue or you just prefer to send an email, you can create a ticket. And I would love for every single Agent CRM user to be in our Facebook group. We have, like, I think the last time I looked, over 5,200 insurance agents in our Facebook group. And in that Facebook group, we talk about the new things that are coming out with Agent CRM. I'm in there answering questions. We got agents sharing wins. This is all of the support that we offer. And again, this is all included with your Agent CRM subscription. And Louis, what's your experience been like with the support? Because I know that's a huge thing when learning a new system.
Well, the good thing is you've gone through some reiterations. It's kind of evolved, and what it has evolved to now is really cool because it's an open CR, it's an open Zoom meeting. And so literally you go in there, you plug your name and your email, and you tell it, hey, what's the problem? And then all of a sudden, what it does is you join the Zoom and you'll get a guy. And this happens to me all the time. He's like, Luis. And they're waiting for you. They're just sitting there like, hey, and I'm like, give me a minute, bro. I got to turn my camera and my mic on. I'm like, but they're like, hey, how can I help you? And I hop in straight into the Zoom, and I'm like, all right, this is the issue that I'm having. And literally, they're like, just give me control of your mouse. I'll do it for you. You click a button, and there you just see the mouse doing whatever it's doing. It is super cool to have the support. This is what I have found is that there's a lot of CRMs, probably hundreds of them out there, but they're like little side money-making projects for a lot of guys.
Yep.
They don't have a support team to help you. So you got to kind of figure it out on your own. So the good thing, and this is why I gravitated to Agent CRM, is because when I have a problem, hey, I need to fix this thing. Hey, help me out. I don't want to sit here and go through YouTube and a bunch of videos and try to figure it out on my own because I'm an insurance agent. I make my money talking to clients. I don't really make money trying to figure out the CRM. So I'll just let the tech people get in here, figure it out for me, make it work, and then I can proceed to selling insurance or servicing my clients. So the support feature alone is huge. Now we got branding bundles. You get my assets, and you can which add to the bundles. And you kind of pick and choose what's going to work for you and your agency. And now you have a tool here that should make you money. You have a way to communicate with your clients, and communication is key because with communication, retention goes up. And increased retention means more renewal income coming in, which is huge. So it's a win-win. And if you get into a scenario where like, you got a client after you, well, now you've got documentation in here that can help save you. So there's so many reasons why you have a CRM. And guys, I tell agents, this is a must. You must have a CRM. It's just one of those tools. It's like a carpenter showing up to work and he doesn't have a hammer, or a painter without a paintbrush. I'm like, yeah, you can paint with something else, I guess, or hammer a nail with your shoe or a rock, but you're way, way more efficient using that hammer. And the best hammer out there for insurance agents is Agent CRM, guys. And I'm just not, and Alex ain't paying me for this crap. He's not telling me, hey, promote us, I'm going to give you $5. No, I'm promoting it, guys, number one, because I use it day in, day out. We live on the CRM. And not only do I live on the CRM, my wife just walked in and took my phone, so I can't even prove it. But I've got the app on my phone too. So not only is it on my desktop, but it's on my phone. And so I'm getting texts on my phone. I can make a phone call through the CRM on my phone. So I've got the connection or the power of the CRM when I'm out and about. So guys, again, it's a tool, and it's a must-have tool. I don't see how an agent can operate without this tool. To
I
me,
love it.
it's impossible. I mean, you're like in the Stone Ages, you know,
Yeah.
a square wheel. How about that? You got square wheels on your car. You're just
Yep.
making your life way harder.
Yep.
But how cool and Alex, I would tell you, I know you got a lot more stuff in here. I mean, there's
Yeah, we
Agent
do.
AI, where
Yep.
you get the power of AI to help you and communicate with your insureds. We have opportunities. We have a
Yep.
calendar system. You've got websites and funnel
Yep.
pages. You've even got funnel pages that somebody can, I guess, maybe kind of hijack, right? They can just
Yep.
take a page and make it, download it and make it theirs.
Yep. Here's all the bundles that we have: ACA, annuities, dental and vision, final expense, group benefits, infinite banking, IULs, life, Medicare, PNC, mortgage protection. We have add-ons as well, the cross-sell vault, the holiday email campaign. Coming soon, we'll have a reactivation campaign and a request for reviews. This is all included with your subscription. You don't need to pay any extra to get these bundles. So for those of you that are watching, sign up and try us out. It's a 2-week free trial. There's absolutely no risk to giving Agent CRM a try. Lewis is going to give you all of his workflows so that you can see those and use those. And I'm excited to meet you in our Facebook group. So don't delay anymore. You've seen the video, you've seen the demo, you've heard Lewis give us the thumbs up. Sign up for a free trial. Use Lewis links below, and we will see you in the Facebook group. So thank you for taking the time, Lewis. I appreciate you, man.
Oh, it's always a lot of fun. I learned today. I didn't even know about the PNC branding bundle. So I'm excited. I'm going to go download that sucker and get my people on it. We're like, it is game on. All right, guys.
Nice.
Thanks again. I appreciate you hanging in there. The description, if you click down below, you'll see the link. Sign up. I'll also post it up here. I think it's on this side. I can't remember what side it's on, but you can click on the little button and get to Agent CRM. Use my affiliate link. And guys, you get everything with this sign up. Thanks again. Don't forget, like, comment, post your comments down below, guys. I'm the only one who responds to them. I don't know how I find time in the day, but I do respond. And if you're a subscriber, make sure you thank you for subscribing. If you're not, do me that favor and that solid. Become a subscriber. We post all kinds of videos. We're helping insurance agents, ACA, Medicare, and I'm going to start throwing some P&C stuff out there for P&C agents. Thank you, guys.